What's going on, everybody? It's C Solo again with the Order of the Warlocks YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be playing another game on my Atari 800 XL. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, dude, you already played one. You already did that before in the past, and I'm going to keep doing it because I find it cool, and it did pretty well in the algorithm. I got quite a bit of views for my Star Raiders, sorry. Star Raiders video, and I had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to do it until until I want to maybe we'll play a different system. It's not always going to be Atari 800 XL, but for now it's Atari 800 XL. I'm having fun. I'm going to show off this cool game. I for the longest time thought this game was rendered with voxels, but it's actually rendered with fractals, and it's got a pretty big history with like Boeing, and it's got a cool history. It's made by Lucasfilms. I'm gonna start it right up so you don't have to listen to me just jabber with this blue screen in the background. But let's hold our Option key. Let's boot it up. Let's get the genuine Atari experience. We're gonna get the genuine Atari beeps as it loads. It's a big game. A lot of stuff being loaded, so it might take just a second. But this is premium content, everybody. Our mothership has launched us. Now, I am not going to make you... This game is very easy from the early levels. It starts on level 4, but I'm actually going to start us on 16. 16 is kind of cool because it actually... the difficulty is kind of up there, and it's not super difficult, but it's still pretty difficult. There's a day and night cycle starting at level 16, and there's just a lot more... It's a lot more dynamic, a lot more enemies and all that stuff, so... the name of the game, Rescue on Fractalus. What we're doing, rescuing our pilots and destroying any sort of enemy bases that might be up in the mountains. So let's launch. Let's get into the game. So I think we got 10 pilots on the ground that we have to rescue. On the right side of our screen, you'll see 0R. That's our range from our nearest pilot that we need to rescue. E is how many enemies we've destroyed, and P stands for pilots that we need to rescue still. So as we can see, we already got a few laser bases here we got to destroy. Now that beeping you're hearing, that's them locking onto my ship. When they get a full lock, they'll hit, and it'll drain some of my energy, which you'll see as the green E bar on the center. We're in the lowest speed right now, but it's pretty manageable for strafing these laser bases. We're going to try to do a little cleanup. Now, once we've done a little bit of cleanup with the military... Oh, we got a UFO coming in. Smoke that guy. Once we've cleaned out enough of these laser bases, we'll start doing some cleanup and pilot rescues. Doing a pretty good job. Ooh. Now you can do a pretty good job of mitigating how fast they can lock onto you, I think, by going faster and obviously getting them out of your field of view and not driving just straight. I'm gonna try to dodge that UFO. A lot of enemies. Yeah, try to clean these guys up as much as you can during the day, because they are a pain in the ass to fight at night. Also, you get a lot of points for shooting these guys. Everybody likes having points. But yeah, again, I don't know if I said this already, but it's got a history with Boeing. I don't know the full history of the game. It was made in 1985. It uses fractals for its rendering. Are we going to get this guy? Oh, he hit us. We could take a little bit of damage just because we can... when we pick up pilots, that regens your health a little bit too, which is nice. But when it goes nighttime, we'll be doing strictly instrument flying, which is kind of difficult. Smoke that guy. Get some good points. Smoke that guy. A lot of smoking. Nope. He almost had a positive lock on us. So we got a couple more. Now you can use that bottom viewfinder there to kind of line up your shots better if you need to. But it's pretty forgiving with its hit detection. Alright, let's start working on rescuing our dudes. We've got a guy here, 5 range. There he is. Now, what you need to do is you need to turn off your... With S, you can turn off your systems. And that'll have the pilot run out to you. And he'll knock for you. Or something else will happen. So he's knocking. He's an actual pilot. We'll let him in with the airlock. And we'll turn our systems back on. And it looks like we got another pilot directly in front of us. 6 range. Let's do a little, just a quick... We got one at 8 range. So we got a few pilots near us. And it's becoming night. So let's see if we can get landing and before it gets dark, and then we'll do some instrument flying. But you'll use your right arrow to take off. That'll put you at the lowest speed. You also lose your crosshair at night too, so something to consider. Alright, we're actually kind of high up in the sky here. I'm going to land right in that little valley. We should be able to see his ship. There he is. Alright, systems off. Let that boy in. Come on, boy, get in the back. Alright. Let's keep our search for more. We got a guy there, 7 range. Got a guy, another. We got one. Okay, let's hit the closer one. We just gotta fly this valley. But one of my pet peeves that I have about playing old games, at least on YouTube, is that a lot of people play these games. They play like the first level, and it's like the easiest level that you can play. And I don't know. It's more entertaining to me to watch something that's a little bit more. Okay, so there we go. First, that's considered one of the very first video game jump scares. Some of these pilots in the harder difficulties are not actually pilots, but the actual enemy. They'll come out and they'll try to break your glass. You have a brief second where you can turn your systems back on, and your shields will zap them. So that's just one way to kind of keep the game interesting. It's a little scary when they pop out at you. Alright, so instrument flying. We have a mountain right in front of us, so we can't go that way. Looks like we got a valley that way. There's a ground right in front of us. Looks like we can go this way a little bit, so let's go that way. Let's try to climb. You guys could probably see. It's not completely dark yet. Oh. Now it's completely dark. I think he might be too far for me, but we're going to try it anyways. Yep, pilot too far. Let's get a little closer. That should be close enough. Alright. Come on, buddy. Let that boy in our vehicle. Nice. We're back up to full shields. Turn our shields back on, and let's see if we can find another pilot. Okay. Kind of pointed towards the sky. Let's take off. Let's go get him. We're in a valley right now. We're doing pretty good. Should be just in front of us. There he is. Come on in, sir. The water's fine. Get your ass in here. We don't have much time. Now, at some point, the mothership's going to show up, and we can refuel, and I think we can end the mission early, but that's for pussies. We're going to be doing this for as manly men. Okay. Got another one directly in front of us. This is pretty easy mission, actually. Okay. Land. Directly in front of us. Turn our shields off. He's coming. Another friendly pilot. Thank God. Shields back on. Check our instrumentations. Looks like we have a wall right in front of us, so let's not go that way. And it's becoming daytime. Sorry for the cough. We're going to fly over this mountain. Oh shit. That's pretty cool, the lighting effects when they when the lasers are coming at you. Oh, come on, baby. It lights up the sky when the lasers go off. It's pretty cool. I don't know, the graphics in this game are pretty neat. The fact that people are playing this shit back in the 80s is just really interesting to me, you know. People were playing like the Atari 2600. They're playing their ColecoVisions and their Intellivisions, you know, and nothing really quite looked like this, you know. The 5200 was very similar to the Atari 8-bit machines. It basically was just a consoleized version of it, but for my money and the quality, the Atari 800 machines are just, they're so nicely made, and it's a piece of PC gaming history, which is, I love PC gaming. Alright, so this guy's already going to be a bad guy off the bat. You can tell because he's got a whole green head. So he's going to show up, he's going to yell at us. Oh my god! And then we smoke his A, and then we move on to his buddy over here, who is actually, hopefully, not an asshole. Let's see if this guy is cool. Are you cool? He might still not be cool. We gotta be on our best behavior here. He's a good guy. Alright, come on in, baby. Now, you can't accidentally zap your own pilots, so you gotta be kind of, you know, you gotta be good about that. Alright, turn our systems back on. Let's scan for more friendly pilots. There's one about 5 that way. I think we're gonna take this mountain range here. Now, cool thing about a lot of these games is that they are, I believe, and I could be wrong, and you can correct me if so, a lot of these games are public domain, or not public domain, but they're freeware or abandonware, and you can just like go out and get these games, and I don't think it's that big of a deal to play them. I know a lot of people like to argue the whole game preservation, which I'm totally down for. I think game preservation is really smart. A lot of people are, where can you go out and buy? Where can you buy this game? You know what I'm saying? Where can you go out and pick this game up other than like resellers? And those guys are a bunch of assholes that try to charge you a bunch of stuff. But our mothership's back in orbit, so we can bail if we want to. We're not going to, because we're going to complete this mission. Alright, we're going to just gamble. I don't see his ship, but he can run to us. And if he's bad, we'll zap his ass. He's good. Come on in, baby. Come on in, baby. Alright, now that we got 3 guys left. And we got a pilot up here in front of us. So let's move. We haven't had to do a lot of fast flight, which is kind of cool. Flying fast in this game at like 5 frames per second, or whatever the frames per second is for this game, is it's kind of quirky, you know. It's quirky like me. Another good boy. Pick up the good boy for the good boy points. All right, we got 2 more pilots left. Let's do a little scan. I don't see anything. Let's just fly. Let's just fly. We'll do a 3. Oh, we have a fully locked on. We'll do a little scoop around and we'll shoot that guy. We're going fast. There he is. Bonked off that. Got him before he got us, which is nice. Alright, let's slow our ass down. Slow our ass down a little more. Oh, we're running right into the... No. Thank God for shields, right? Alright, we're going to come around, and we're going to land, and we're going to pick up that pilot. Or zap that asshole. That's the name of the game. Pick up pilots, zap assholes. Okay, we're going to land. Got a guy directly in front of us. Shields off. He's a good boy. Let the good boy in. Alright. And we got one more right in front of us, too, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and pick that guy up. You can pretty much, as soon as it starts beeping rapidly, you can pretty much just land. Turn our shields off. Oh, it's a bad guy. Let's get ready to zap his ace. Hey, shut your ass up. Alright. We told him to shut his ass up, and now we're going to try to find one more pilot. And nothing's jumping out at us, so let's just take off. We'll do a couple pips. Pretty sure the game world... Oh, there we go. There's a pilot right there. Pretty sure the game world loops. So you can, like... You can wrap around. Do a little wrap around. Alright, this might be a good guy. I think the red helmets are different. I don't know exactly how they differ. They might be more points. But he's a good guy. Cool. So we have rescued all the pilots that we can. That was actually surprisingly easy. Star Raiders was surprisingly easy too, even though we were playing on warrior mission. So maybe it's just the blessing of the video, but that was a pretty easy mission. And I think all we have to do now is we turn our systems on, and we're gonna point towards the sky. We're gonna hit B for booster, and that should take us out into orbit to the mothership. We killed 42 enemies. Not a bad run. And we've landed our ship. We're getting our points. Not bad. 65,000. I'll take it. But anyways, I think we can cut it there. Just, you know, quick and dirty. Get it in. Get a gameplay going. Get a level in, or you know, beat a quick game or whatever. But this was Rescue on Fractalus for the Atari 8-bit computer on my 800XL, my Atari 800XL, trusty machine, built like a tank, and I had a lot of fun playing it. I know this is going to be kind of a shorter video than last time, but it doesn't need to be 30 minutes every time. Sometimes the video might even be like 6 or 7, you know, depending on what we're playing. But thanks again for joining me. We're going to be playing more stuff like this. I might do the Sega Genesis next. I might do a Dreamcast video next. Who knows? But I just want to get in, play some games, and kind of show the gameplay and talk a little bit. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this. So Thanks again for coming out and watching my video, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and a great week. See ya!